Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 27 in the ESV for June 27, 2023. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Let another praise you, and not your own mouth, a stranger, and not your own lips. The stone is heavy, and sand is weighty, but a fool's provocation is heavier than both. Wrath is cruel, and anger is overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Profuse are the kisses of an enemy. One who is full loathes honey, but to one who is hungry, every bitter thing is sweet. Like a bird that strays from his nest is a man who strays from his home. Oil and perfume make the heart glad, and the sweetness of a friend comes from his earnest counsel. Do not forsake your friend and your father's friend, and do not go to your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor who is near than a brother who's far away. Be wise, my son, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him who reproaches me. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. Take a man's garment when he's put up security for a stranger, and hold it in pledge when he puts it up security for an adulteress. Whoever blesses his neighbor with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, will be counted as cursing. A continual dripping on a rainy day and a quarrelsome wife are alike. To restrain her is to restrain the wind, or to grasp oil in one's right hand. Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. Whoever tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who guards his master will be honored. As in water, face reflects face, so the heart of a man reflects the man. Sheol and Abaddon are never satisfied, and never satisfied are the eyes of man. The crucible is for silver, the furnace is for gold, and a man is tested by his praise. Crush a fool in a mortar with a pestle, along with crushed grain, yet his folly will not depart from him. You know well the condition of your flocks, and give attention to your herds, for riches do not last forever, and does a crown endure to all generations? When the grass is gone, and the new growth appears, and the vegetation of the mountains is gathered, the lambs will provide your clothing, and the goats the price of a field. There will be enough goat's milk for your food, for the food of your household, and maintenance for your girls. So, this was like take 4 or 5, because I'm about to do a pickup, forgot to check in, they need to check my license, and then just trying several times and stumbling. But the first verse, man, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Facts. Paid off a ton of debt, like 5 figures of debt. Super proud of myself, very motivated to keep going on paying off all of my debts in life. And the AC broke. I think I said this probably 2 or 3 days in a row, but super applicable. You know, I wasn't trying to boast. I was just super proud of my accomplishment. So I should have kept it to myself, I suppose. I don't know if that would have stopped it, because life is just like that. You know, everything's going to break constantly and need to be maintained or replaced. And there's a couple things here about don't praise yourself, and that a man is tested by his praise, right? So not only can you handle the raw success, can you handle the ego of your success and your public notoriety if you have it. Yeah, faithful are the wounds of a friend, profuse are the kisses of an enemy. I don't want to hang out with fake friends. It's that simple. I don't even need no new friends right now, but, you know, we're kind of in tryout mode for a couple, and vice versa. It's not like I'm a prize to have. But, you know, you feel each other out. There's like levels of, you know, acquaintanceship and friendship on up. So let's see where it lands. I'm always confused about the don't go to your brother, because I mean, for us, and a lot of our views on family structure here in the West and America, like, that is who you go to, right? Your immediate nuclear family. I mean, a little more context here about, like, go to who's near rather than your brother who's far away. Okay, I guess that makes sense, especially for immediate help. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. I feel like this is like 10 times in this book, this one proverb. It's just like, when you see it, go the other way, or don't go that way, or hide yourself from it. You know what I mean? Just like, stay away from it. Just stay away. The simple see it and just drive right into it, and they suffer for it. And a garment, when you hold it in pledge, when he puts up security for an adulteress, is this like, what do they call it? You're like your love nest, like, you know, like, yeah, I'm good for it. I'm going to pay her rent so I can come and see her. I mean, I guess, right? How else could this be? But 14, for sure. Whoever blesses his neighbor with a loud voice rising early in the morning will be counted as cursing. There's an appropriate, hey man, good morning, how you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, good. Not, hello everybody. Nobody wants that at a certain earliness and like start of work, or even with the kids. As soon as everybody's waking up, like there's only a maximum amount of energy we can maintain without grumbling. So I just think it's funny, like, to those that have that energy, it's a blessing, right? And don't be discouraged. Just, you know, maybe contain some of it and enjoy it yourself, and throttle it back when you're in the presence of others, you know, when it's not appropriate. The quarrelsome wife, like there's like me, bickering, henpecking, but then to restrain her is to restrain the wind, or grasp oil in one's right hand. Hey babe, you need to stop spending on the credit card, going on lunch dates, all that. I mean, there's like healthy disagreement and healthy budgeting, and then there's just like, you can't stop me, you can't make me bop, and it's like, well, you're ruining our finances. So that's a modern problem we got right now in the West, 15, 16. And iron sharpens iron, man. One man sharpens another, so we got to have some fellowship with each other. And just manage what you got, because if you manage what you got, you'll be blessed. You know the condition of what you have, and at the end of the season, if you were diligent, you get to expand your
Lane one.
You get to expand your flock and your property, and you have food for the winter and clothes for your fam and your servant girls. And in context, just in context of what's being said here, be diligent, manage your stuff. As you can see, I'm moving. It's time to pick up my 3-hour slot and get delivering. And I don't get fussed out for driving around talking to the camera, even though I've got a couple of videos like that I recorded and didn't post. So I owe you guys some videos. I know it. I'm starting to lose some subscribers. I'm sorry for that. And I'm trying to decide, like, post today's and then backtrack, or don't do that and start from where I left off and post them, which is my plan at the moment. I'm going to start from there. So I got to go back. And the hardest part is all the little labeling and trying to hashtag and stuff like that, just to not do the same ones for every video to make it relevant. So with that, sorry if I kind of trailed off at the end here. The biggest part to me is the 23 through 27, managing what you got. That's really pertinent to me right now. And being a steward and being responsible for all the things I've been entrusted for, my house, the resources, my family. That's been huge in the last couple of years of my life, and that's part of the reason why the Proverbs study started and has progressed online. So if you're here and watching it, know that this is like a 2 or 3 year progression, and every day I'm still trying to get better. So do the same. Go with God. Be blessed.